Hey guys, welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showcasing you guys the difference between Duraflex bumpers and the actual OEM bumpers. Yes, I did pick up the A-spec front and rear lip. So the front ones are for the base model, so I got that. So I just recently sold the Duraflex A-spec Type S one, along with the bumper. So that's gonna be gone. And right now we're gonna be focusing on the rear bumper. So I'm gonna show you guys why you guys should never purchase any fiberglass or reps kits. So let's get onto it. So all right, so here is the difference between the rep and the real. So I just picked this up for $300 flat for the whole entire bumper. So I'm gonna start showing you guys the difference between how it's mounted and then the flush fitment, and then that's pretty much it. That's the only difference to both the rep and the real one. So for the rep, let me bring the light over here real quick. For the rep, you can see all the screws, one right there, right there, and right there. Same goes to the other side on how I mounted it. Because since it doesn't really sit flush, that's one of the issues, so it doesn't stay put. And you can see the gap, let's see right there. You can see the gap between the lines of the crevice of the bumper compared to the OEM one, where you can actually use 3M tape and it sticks on properly, except for that little gap right there. The 3M, there's no 3M right there, so it makes sense. And here's the huge idea how big the gap is. It does not sit flush at all. So that's the Duraflex type of bumper, or this is OEM. It sits very flush. And how it mounts, it completely lines up with the holes. You can even use the plastic plugs that will sit flush against everything. That one's just missing one, so I'll put one in. Other than that, I would not recommend getting a rep or basically fiberglass type of bumper to this. So I hope this video explains why it's a mistake to buy reps or any type of fiberglass in general, because this is the issues you are going to come across with, not just only for like TLs but other cars as well. So just try to be patient and like take your time on buying the real one. Save your money, save your time. That's my advice to all of you guys that are just starting to get into the TL game or just into cars. Never go with anything that is fiberglass. Just letting you guys know, it will crack under pressure very easily. So I hope this video helped you guys out, and see you guys in the next video.